Winter Swans by Owen, written in 2005. The poem opens with an example of pathetic fallacy. On the one hand, the first stanza refers to a period of bad weather which has ended, but it could also be read as reflecting the mood of the couple who have likely been arguing a lot recently. Note how in the second stanza the sodden ground is personified, as though it's in great difficulty, and this is juxtaposed with the moody couple who are silent and apart. They skirted the lake, which literally means they are walking round the edge of the lake, but it also hints how the couple are unable to face up to their problems and don't know how to address the issues between them. Into this troubling scene, some swans arrive. They seem to put on a show, and the speaker presents them as elegant and beautiful creatures. Shear's use of figurative language here is interesting. He compares them to icebergs, perhaps to signify how beneath the surface the couple have a significant connection with one another, or maybe how deep their problems are. Shears also deploys a simile, which suggests correction and stability to foreshadow what happens next in the poem. The speaker's partner responds to the swans' show by mentioning how swans stay faithful to one another for life, reminding the speaker, perhaps, of their similar bond. Notice how the water is stilling, which suggests a settling down. Certainly, the couple become reunited. They are now walking in unison. And at the end, they are holding hands, their differences seeming over and settled. A great deal of enjambment is used, which links the stanzas together and indicates a degree of continuity. In effect, the poem is just 4 sentences long, dividing it into uneven sections. The estranged couple walking by a lake, the swans' show, the speaker's partner's comment about the swans, and the couple's reconciliation. Each stanza is 3 lines long. This is called a tercet, except for the final stanza, which is just 2 lines, perhaps to convey how the two people are a couple once more, as the poem moves from tension and distance to one of peace and harmony. As is common in many love poems, natural imagery is used to portray the couple's emotional state of mind. At first, nature seems to be struggling, until the intervention of the swans in all their serene beauty. The suggestion is that love is a natural force, and that it also has the power to shape and even transform our emotional well-being. In this case, it's as though nature is acting as a relationship counselor, reminding the couple of their love for one another. Winter Swans and neutral tones share a similar setting and time of year, along with the themes of separation and emotional distance. However, the end results are very different. Further points of contrast are present with The Farmer's Bride and When We Two Parted, which focus on couples who cannot bridge the distance that has grown between them. The optimistic ending Winter Swans also has something in common with the more celebratory love poems in the cluster, such as I Think of Thee, Sing Song, and Love's Philosophy. The role of nature in relationships is a further link with Shelley's and Browning's poems.